There's a scene in the television series Fringe, it's the last episode of the first season, where a portal opens to an alternate universe and one of the characters slips through.
You're saying that William Bell disappeared into a different universe? Like Dorothy going to Oz?
Well, Walter calls it an alternate reality. Do you understand?
Not remotely. You're saying that William Bell is not on this planet?
No, he is just another version of this planet.
Sounds like the work of science fiction, right? But according to the many worlds interpretation of quantum physics, there are actually an infinite number of universes all around us, with infinite possibilities.
Odd as it may seem, it's a solution to a problem.
Chad Orzel is a professor at Union College in Schenectady, New York, and the author of How to Teach Physics to Your Dog. He says the rules of quantum physics allow us to predict what will happen in the future.
What those rules say is that objects can be in more than one place at the same time, for example. And the reason we don't see an electron being in more than one place at the same time is that it continues to be in multiple places, but the universe sort of splits. We effectively have a universe in which the electron is here and we see it here, and a universe in which the electron is there and we see it there.
This is great material for screenwriters.
Space, the final frontier.
In this episode from the original Star Trek series, an ion storm causes Captain Kirk and his crew to switch places with their doubles in a parallel universe. Only their doubles are evil. Captain Kirk realizes this when a bearded alternate version of Mr. Spock tortures a subordinate.
Mr. Kyle, you were instructed to compensate during the ion storm.
But I tried, Mr. Spock, I
Carelessness
tried.
with the equipment cannot be tolerated.
But Mr. Spock, I
Your
tried.
agonizer.
No, Mr. Spock.
Your agonizer, please.
No, Mr. Spock.
The interesting thing about that is, if you take this sort of theory seriously, there has to be that kind of universe out there. There has to be a universe out there where everything is the opposite of what we have here.
And that raises the question, how close are we to our alternate selves?
The Star Trek treatment of it is ultimately a little bit silly, but as an idea, that's something interesting that's out there, that if you're kind to animals, you nevertheless know that there should be some universe out there in which you regularly kick puppies.
While shows like Fringe and Star Trek raise interesting ideas, the scientific implausibility of colliding universes bothers Orzel.
That's a failing in shows like Fringe is that the world in the other universe is really radically different. And yet, you have the alternate versions of the characters from our universe have the same jobs, and their parents are the same people, and they live in the same unrealistic New York City 2 large apartments.
One small change in the past would lead to bigger and bigger consequences. The best example of this idea, according to Orzel, doesn't come from science fiction. It comes from the 1946 Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life.
I suppose it'd been better if I'd never been born at all.
You've got your wish. You've never been born. You don't exist.
They work out in detail the effects of changing one thing in the past. And it's not treated as a parallel universe that exists. It's just something that's shown to one of the characters.
Your brother, Harry Bailey, broke through the ice and was drowned at the age of 9.
That's a lie. Harry Bailey went to war. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor. He saved the lives of every man on that transport.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them because you weren't there to save Harry.
In the film, we see that one man's existence impacts everything from the name of the town to the death of a brother. And even though it's total fantasy, it might just be realistic.
You see, George, you really had a wonderful life.
For Philosophy Talk, I'm Caitlin Esch.